Welcome everyone to Hilarity. We'll see two groups tonight performing, and Josh is going to introduce them in a minute. But I just have to tell you that we have all written brand new sketches for you. So we're tired of them, where they're pretty funny. We hope they're funny. If they're not, laugh anyway. Spare our feelings. Also, just want to let you know that there will be no show next month because during that night we will actually be performing our last show of the Sacred Society, which is coming to the Pocket Theater November 14th, the
14th to the 17th.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
14th, 16th.
Because there's no Friday show. That's what it is. Yeah. Friday will be the opening night. So, yes, we'd love to. I'd love to see you there as well. We've worked really hard at the superhero show. There's a lot of awesome fights and comedy and action, with all sorts of good stuff in the show. And come check that out. And then in December we will be back to Holiday Extravaganza, which is our always yearly December show. Occasionally we'll have some new talent. Maybe we'll do some sketches there too and improv. So I'm going to give it over to Josh here to introduce the next one.
I'm going to give it over to you.
All right.
Yeah!
There's no reason why I'm holding this, by the way. So yes, this first group I want to introduce, we had the pleasure of sharing the stage with these guys a couple months ago at the Pocket Theater. Very fun and talented group, so I want you guys to show them a lot of love. They are awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Stronger Than Love!
Yeah, come on in.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Davey. What's going on, man? Take a seat, take a seat.
David.
David, all right. All right, let me see here. I'm really happy to be representing you. You know, I saw your audition tape, loved it. You know, although I gotta admit, I didn't really understand all of it, so, you know, maybe some diction classes.
It was in French.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, just makes more sense if it's spoken in original language.
Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. So you went to Juilliard, and what is R-A-D-A?
Rada?
Oh, hey, look, Shakespeare Regent's Park, community theater, right? But now, you want to do movies? Yeah, okay. Who are your inspirations?
Huh? Olivier? Portier?
Yeah, Doris Day. Great. I've got the role for you. It is a role for the age.
Oh, I've always wanted to do Hamlet. Are they going to do another movie about him?
No, it's a movie that's part of this really beloved franchise with state-of-the-art special effects.
Star Wars! Oh my God! Epic adventure, naive hero, anti-hero, Oedipus complex between Vader and Luke. Oh,
I got you the role of Chuck.
Chuck. I don't remember. Is he a new character? I would love the challenge of playing a new character that resonates with the Star Wars mythology.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, the one that's coming out in 3D, and 3D is not a new invention.
Yeah, Friday the 13th, 3 in 3D, 1, 3, 3, 3D.
Okay, well,
Look, just wait till you see the set. Dazzle. Come on, I'll show you around.
Dazzle. I made a horrible mistake.
Let's go this way. Hey, son. I'm so glad you can come out with me tonight. You know, it's about time you learn the family business.
I'm 6.
It's never too early, son. Hey, you know, when I was your age, I was already running numbers and bringing bathtubs into the speakeasies.
Dad, Prohibition was repealed in 1933.
I can't get anything past you, son. That's how I know you're going to be the right person to take over the family business once I'm gone.
What if I'm not cut out for business, though?
Well, you know, that's why I'm introducing it to you slow, like, you know, giving you tips for the future. And tonight we're going to focus on extortion. Yeah. Now, you think you can handle this first one on your own, son?
Yes, Dad.
Okay, remember, right behind you if you need me.
Yes, aren't you adorable? You look just like a tiny Al Pacino. What can I do for ya?
No, hey, louder, son. Say it like you mean it.
Trick or treat.
Oh, here you go, sweetie.
How'd I do?
Yeah, you know, not bad. You could have been a bit more forceful, but hey, you got results, and that's what matters, right?
No.
Wait a minute! What is this? No, this will not do.
Now, you seem to be a little old to be trick-or-treating, and the costume does look better on him.
Listen, lady, I can't have you disrespecting my family like this.
Excuse me?
What? You gave my son mints, and these aren't even real ones. These are sugar-free. I mean, what, did these roll off the receptionist desk at your dentist office or something?
Sugar-free candy is an acceptable substitute during this holiday of hedonism.
As a favor to me and my son, maybe you could find something a bit more hedonistic.
This is all I have.
I think you're going to see things my way. You know, it looks like you could use some new shoes. Maybe some cement ones.
Oh, don't you threaten me, son. The mafia no longer exerts the influence it once did. After all, Prohibition was repealed in 1933.
Told you, Dad.
Hey. Don't be a wise guy. No. You're supposed to be a wise guy. You're going to end up face first in a plate full of marinara sauce.
Not likely. I am allergic to tomatoes.
Dad, it's fine.
No, son, it's not fine, okay? We're family. We look out for each other. That's what we do.
How about Uncle Polly?
Oh, Uncle Polly was a dirty rat. He's dead to us.
Dead to everybody. You had him whacked.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, son, for remembering the right terms. It shows you've been paying attention. Now you. What's that?
What's what?
What's that giant pink box back there?
Nothing.
No, that's a chocolate Easter bunny, isn't it?
No.
That is the biggest chocolate Easter bunny I have ever seen, and it's unopened. I mean, what, are you saving that for something special? I tell you what, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. You give us that chocolate Easter bunny, and we'll just forget about it. Just forget this all. I mean, after all, I'm a reasonable man. No? Well, that's a nice garden gnome you got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
No, not the garden gnome. I'll do anything you want, anything.
Get the Easter bunny, son. Now, was that so hard? Now you don't gotta sleep with the fishes.
And now that your son is gone, say hello to my little friend.
Whoa. You mean you had that thing the whole time? And you didn't use it?
I feel children should be protected from violence at all costs.
You shouldn't shoot me. My grandmother shot me once.
Hey, Dad?
Oh, why, sweetie, where's the bunny?
Oh, I passed your kitchen. I saw you were baking, so I left the rabbit, but I took a cannoli.
That was very kind of you.
I left the bunny in your bedroom.
Now, you have a very lovely and you safe Halloween.
Son, you shouldn't back down like that.
Dad, she had a gun on you. I was doing what I had to do. Families stick together, right? So, I left her a message.
Ah! Who put the bunny head in my
bed? I'm proud of you.
Do I amuse you?
You do, son. Hey, just wait till you see what I got planned for Valentine's Day. What you doing?
Carving a jack-o'-lantern.
Well, why do you have a rutabaga?
It isn't a rutabaga, it's a turnip, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, then why do you have a turnip?
Because the original jack-o'-lanterns were carved out of turnips and not pumpkins. If you're going to do a tradition, you should get as close to the original source as possible.
Yeah, they're small, but it's kind of
I
cute.
know.
Oh, hey. What is this?
I picked you up a drink when I got mine.
Oh, thanks. This is disgusting. What is this?
Turnip spice latte. Do you want some seasonal pie to go with that?
No.
Good evening, members of the congregation. Both of you. I'm so happy to have you here tonight so we can band together in solidarity and comfort on this, our holy day of holy days. You know, other religions, those false religions with more followers, they shun Halloween as being the devil's work. But we are believers in the true faith, the one not corrupted by translations from King James and his ilk, and we know that this is a holiday passed on by our ancestors where trick-or-treating is God's gift to us of our world. God has spoken to us and told us that the earth, nay, the universe, is made of candy. From the cotton candy clouds in the skies to the Swedish fish in the fjords, everything we do and experience is from the treacly goodness of life. All right, now stand up. Let's sing to him 246. In the big rock candy mountain, it's fair and bright, where the chocolate grows on bushes and it's dark and milk and white, where your stomachs are all empty until you eat their Milky Way. We're bound to show that you can go where the pop rock fizz and the nougat flows. The big rock and the mountain. Very good. Go ahead and sit down there. Sit down there. Sadly, we and all other bonbon-based life forms now exist in a time where carbohydrates are just too complex. But we are members of the true faith, and we will not be fooled by that kind of thinking. No. So, here's what I want to tell you. I say we think about this, and, oh yeah. Why don't we talk about this? I've been thinking about this on that family sermon. You know, those non-believers, those ketogenics, those disruptors, those ones that can poke holes in the bottom of chocolates just to see what's inside, even though there is a map on the lid of the box, they shall experience an afterlife where they're expecting chocolate chips, but they get only raisins.
Willy Wonka be praised.
Okay. So, here's what I want to say. Go ahead and kneel again. I think it's time for communion. God's lifesavers. Now we know there's a theory that we exist in a disk surrounded by a wall of ice, otherwise known as the humongous hockey puck theory. And there's another variation involving a giant tortoise and some carnivorous luggage, which is too stupid to even make sense. But the vast majority of the population believes that the world is on a disk surrounded by a wall of ice. And so we don't need to worry about that.
No, it's the molten lava and
Oh,
the
that's right. That's
we
right.
say science.
Yeah, they're crazy. They believe that it's just a molten lava surrounded by, the crust surrounded by molten lava. They're so close, they don't even know it. if they could only we could bring them into the starburst of light and prove that the Earth is really made of a gooey center surrounded by a hard candy shell.
Yes, amen.
Yes, amen. Okay, go ahead and get up. Now get down. Okay, I'm going to have you ask yourself this question. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Earth? 1, 2, 3.
I accidentally bit into it.
Oh, don't worry, God forgives.
All right, next thing, the electrocution of Chuck.
Oh, you must be the chap playing Chuck. Pleased to meet you. How will I be killing you today, Pip Pip and all that?
Oh, well, as far as I know, they're gonna throw me into that electrical outlet and I get electrocuted. And I'm a little nervous because there are live sparks coming from that thing.
It's perfectly safe.
Well, it is different from all that hacking and tearing from limb to limb that I usually do. Wait, I remember you. We worked together.
Malvolio?
Yes.
Shakespeare in the Park.
Yes, I'm always typecast as a villain.
All right, everybody, places for the very safe scene of the electrocution of Chuck. But everybody go ahead and back up 25. Take 45 feet except for Chuck.
Wait, what?
All right, roll film and action.
I'll see you at after lunch, possibly.
What? Halloween. It's that time of year where some people dress as sexy cats and get drunk. And other people go trick-or-treating. But the real meaning of the day is that it's this time of year where the veil between the worlds of the living and the world of the dead is thinnest. Come on, spirits. Let's pass through the veil and enter the land of the living.
Every time.
Well, hey there, honey. Can I talk to your manager?
I am the manager.
No, I'm the real manager, the owner of this joint, Beelzebub himself.
I am Satan.
No way, you couldn't control the entire underworld.
What about me makes you think I couldn't do that?
Well, honey, you're hot. You got a bounteous ass.
I assure you, I am Satan in spite of my ass.
Make you prove it to me.
Here's my driver's license. Can I help you?
You know, you'd be prettier if you smiled in this picture.
Oh!
Okay, well listen, maybe if you're saying you can't help me, I've been striking out with the ladies lately. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I really do. What's your account?
Stud muffin, 4368.
4368.
Yeah, 4,367 people took that name before me.
Okay. Look, if you want to have good relationships, you have to listen to your partner. You maybe should read some articles on consent, and you shouldn't comment on the ass of someone you just met.
That's funny. Women are never funny. Well, if you really are saying, then I just want the combo package: power, fame, fortune. You know what the ladies really want.
We do have that.
How much does that cost?
Let's see. 4 times 8, 32, 286, including sales tax. It'll cost you your soul.
So I'm not sure I want to give that up. Do you accept other forms of payment?
We accept firstborn children, ill-gotten Bitcoin off of the dark web, and left testicles.
Oh, I don't have any children. None that I know of. As far as ill-gotten Bitcoin, I kind of was saving that for something, but I don't want to tell you about that.
It's in the book.
Okay, well, I could give you my nut, but does it have to be the left one? I mean, that's my large one. What's the point of getting all those ladies if you don't have your large testicle? I can give you my right nut.
All right, well, let's see. For right nut, you can get used sports car.
Will that give them chicks?
Yes, because what every woman wants is a dud in a sports car.
What?
I said what everyone wants is some stud in a sports car.
Okay, well, then, sure. I tell you what, you throw in the ability to shred the guitar and you got a deal.
Keyboard.
Cowbell.
Triangle.
Electric triangle.
Bass.
Bass.
No.
Pick up chicks. Okay, you got a deal.
All right, so it's non-refundable. It is transferable, however. If you could do that. Well, did you just rip that out of your body?
Yeah.
Oh! Surgeons for that. Look, just give it here and you can go detail the car and have it ready for you in the morning.
Yeah, I can come by in the morning. Or would you like me to call your headship?
Just showing up here will be fine.
Oh, I love the challenge when they play hard to get.
Ah! Foolish mortal. Thought his soul was in his heart. But you know, since he doesn't have one, it ends up somewhere else. Satan 1, douchebag 0.
Today on One Afterlife to Live, Lucas has a surprise for Zelda.
Lucas, where are you taking me?
Oh, we're almost there, my little puss bud. All right. Gotta sit here, get up, take... Oh, you're on the cape. Okay, open your eyes.
You brought me to the dead panda. I've always wanted to eat here, but I've never gotten the chance.
Oh, you deserve only the best.
But what's the occasion?
Who says there has to be an occasion? Why can't I take the vampire I love out to the finest restaurant in the underworld?
Oh.
Ah, Ross, thank you. So great to see you again. How's the wife and the little dynasties? That sounds terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Oh, why don't you pick something out? Something really very vintage. This is such a fantastic restaurant, even if the service is a little slow.
Oh, that's fine, Heartworm. It's just more time I can spend with you.
Oh, we have all the time in the world, my love.
I haven't been this happy in centuries.
Well, it's so weird that your mother, you haven't seen her in so long, and your father left you at such a young age.
Yes, my father was so proud of his Italian heritage. He really thought he could handle that plate full of garlic pesto.
Don't cry, don't cry.
And the orphanage was so horrible, sleeping forward to a coffin and having to feed on government surplus fashion designers. You know, some of them had no taste at all.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can't believe your mother got in contact with you.
Yes, it's so hard to believe that all these years she's been searching for me. And I've been an heiress, even when I was in that decrepit orphanage.
Oh. Ross, thank you. Now, sip slowly.
But why?
I don't want you to, take too much.
Oh, something bumped my fang. Why, Ruth Rod, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
could you imagine marrying anyone except for me?
I thought you'd been re-killed in that avalanche.
That was my twin brother, Laszlo.
But, Leopold, where have you been?
Well, me and my twin brother were coincidentally protesting at the same political retreat. It was during my time with the gangrene peace. But instead of being buried beneath the snow, I was simply hit in the head with a branch and I developed amnesia.
Amnesia? I completely forgot that was a possibility.
Zelda, who is this creature?
Leopold, this is Lucas, who is my fiancé. Lucas, this is Leopold, who was my fiancé.
You never said you were engaged before.
Oh, it happened so long ago. I grieved for 153 years before starting to move on.
153 years, it's a mere pepper.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my little scab, but there was such proof you were dead.
Your little scab. You remember?
My therapist convinced me the only thing to do was to start dating again.
You were in therapy?
Oh.
How could you?
We can start over. We can have the afterlife for your heart if it's mine.
Zelda, no you can't. She's mine. She's not the vampire you knew back then.
No, she wants to be with me. I bet you're just after her money. I can see right through you. Transparent.
You are nothing but a wretched creature.
At least I'm not an airhead. You piece of shit!
Leopold, stop! Stop! Be rational! I have a twin chopstick and I'm not afraid to use it! I'll do it, I really will. I've been in therapy, you know! That's better. Now sit down, both of you. Lucas, I've been so happy since I met you and, well, the sex. You have such a light touch. Leopold, you were my first love. Even when I thought you were gone, I could never forget you. Seeing you again is like a nightmare come true.
Zelda, pick me. I know everything you need.
Oh,
Zelda, pick me. I am the one that you really want.
I just don't know what to do. Will Zelda choose Lucas or Leopold? What will Russ do about his family problems? Is an earlier vintage really better? Say yes? Yes! Tune in next week, and remember, you only have one afterlife.
I've done that 100 times myself.
That speaker's a killer.
Yes.
That one's not good either.
Watch out for the speakers.
Oh, yeah.
So what am I doing here?
Well, you're here because I'm your agent and I got you this gig.
This is not a gig. This is me signing autographs from Friday the 13th, Part 3. 37 years after it was filmed. In a mall. No one goes to malls anymore. They're all being turned into hockey rinks.
Sign some autographs, you'll feel better. Were you always left-handed?
35 years ago, I damaged my wrist in an electrocution scene.
I'm sure it's just temporary.
Oh, yeah. Temporary.
Good luck.
You know, you do realize I'm middle-aged, bald, And no one's gonna remember a Tommy Chong ripoff character from the 80s slasher film.
Oh my God, it's you. It's really you.
Me?
Chuck, I've seen your movie over and over again. Can you sign this for me, please? You weren't left-handed in the movie.
Well, I damaged my right wrist.
Just go.
It was a character choice.
Oh. Thank you.
No, thank you. Do you have any questions?
Can I have your shirt?
This is the only one I have.
Can I have your underpants?
No.
Can I have sex with you? I've never had sex with a victim before. It would be so hot.
You find me hot?
No, I don't find you hot. Jason is hot.
No, sex wouldn't be that bad. I see that you have a wedding ring. What would your spouse say about that?
Oh, he'd be fine with it. He'd love it because then he'd get to have sex with someone who had sex with Jason. Hi, honey.
Okay, great. Have a good time.
Wait. Did you have sex with Jason?
No.
That's too bad because then the cycle would be complete. But still, there was all that skin-to-skin contact when he had you by the throat and he was shoving you backwards with such force.
No. Actually, in stage combat, it's the person who receives the hit that controls the action. So I was actually backing up, and he was hovering his head over my throat. It didn't hurt, but it looked good for camera.
I stood in line all this time, thinking that you, and thinking that he touched you.
When we were on the set, I shook hands with him. Would you like to shake hands?
May I? Oh my God! Yes! Oh, you're right there! Oh! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Honey, let's go back to the hotel room right away and mutually masturbate each other. I'll use this hand.
What did I tell you? A role for the ages.
Shut up! You just shut up! Welcome to the Immortal Wrestling Federation. In this corner, we have the reigning champion, the vindictive, the vainglorious, the epic vampire.
Blow, blow, blow!
And in this corner,
Hi everybody, I'm Zombie. I'm happy to be here.
Ew! What is she doing here? No, okay, you know what? I was told that this federation had some standards. I wrestle werewolves, I wrestle demigods, I wrestle the occasional lich, but I do not wrestle your kind.
Is this because I'm a girl?
No! This is because you're a running corpse. This is not in my contract. I am not touching her.
Why not?
Well, your body, it's just... It's
All bodies are beautiful.
No. Not yours. Yours is decomposing.
There is no body shaming in the IWF.
Oh. You know what? At least I don't smell dead.
Oh, your mom smells dead.
My mom is dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was bad taste.
Actually, good taste. She was delicious.
You ate your mom?
I'm a vampire. That's what vampires do.
You are so cold-hearted. It's like you don't even have a pulse at all.
Do you even know anything about the undead? Okay, look. I'm a vampire. I'm immortal, and you're just reanimated like some science experiment, like some Frankenstein.
That is Mr. Stein to you.
Which one is that? The doctor or the monster?
Adam's not a monster. Adam's a very kind man.
Wait, who is Adam?
He brought me pho when my arm fell off from a teensy case of acute necrosis. I think he has a crush on me.
Oh my God! You are so in denial. You think you got a teensy case? And the undead don't eat pho.
They do if it's brain pho.
That's not a thing.
It is so tasty with fresh cilantro and charred garlic.
Now a good blood pudding.
Oh, yuck.
That's a thing. But wait, what are we even talking about? You're immortal. You don't belong here. You're not immortal. You don't belong here.
I was featured in a Michael Jackson video. If that's not immortalization, I don't know what is. Dun, 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 dun.
No, okay? Being some backup dancer in a Vincent Price rip-off video doesn't count as immortalization.
You saw me then.
What? No! Yeah, I was speaking metaphorically. All this talk of blood pudding is making me hungry. I feel like I need to feed.
You need to feed, I need to feed.
So what?
It's a common bond. Why don't we work together? You get the blood.
And you could get the brain?
Don't leave the audience!
Thank you.
Hey, give it over stronger than love! Oh, sure, go ahead. We're going to take a 20-minute intermission. You might see these guys pop around with us probably a couple more times, maybe sometime in the future. What do you say?
Yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Yes. So we're giving them a few minutes just to get it clear, but then come up as a group you might have heard of. I don't know. I've seen her around Facebook a few times. She's drawing a blank over here. Coming up next is Turbo Turkey. We lend a hand. That's why we got it. This is our first sketch entitled Clearing the Stage.
That's so impressive. You're so
That's why I was like,
Hello, is this Bobby Sanders?
Yes, it is. Who wants to know?
Bobby Sanders, this is Dave Sunshine from Hell, Michigan. Bobby, that's back.
All right. Dave, kind of remember you, but what's that back? Is this some kind of Abbott and Costello thing? You always were a prankster, huh?
No. This is no joke. That's back.
Right. What is that?
Oh, come on, Bobby. I know it's been a couple years, but don't you remember Dime Dum, the evil rapping clown? He tortured us as kids.
Oh yeah, Dum Dum the evil rapping clown. He killed my brother, son of a bitch. Went through a lot of therapy to repress that, so thanks for bringing that back. But what's this got to do with me?
Well, if you remember, Bobby, we all cut our hands and made a pact that if he ever returned, that we would, get together and stop him. So I rented some Motel 6 rooms. They leave the light on.
Yeah, that's real nice of them. And yeah, cutting was just kind of a thing I did back then, so thanks for bringing that up too. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be coming. I'm awful busy these days.
Yeah, but it was your idea. You made us cut our hands and we made a pact. And we have to stop this evil clown.
Yeah, I have a lot of bad ideas. Sometimes I think about calling women back after a great first date. But yeah, I break that promise too. And so yeah, awful busy. Might be a father, waiting on a paternity test to find out about that. So that's going to be a hard pass from me.
But I mean, but I'd like to leave, but I can't, man. I mean, I'm up to my elbows in rusty water. I just signed a mortgage. I mean, the fate of Hell, Michigan is in our hands.
Yeah, that's kind of a them problem. And who names their town Hell anyway? It's stupid. Look, I gotta go, but look, if you're ever in Boston, we'll take in a Red Sox game, yeah? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Phone sign, gotta charge it. Bye.
Damn. Well, I guess I'll call the next person. Hello, is this Claire Pembroke?
This is she. Who is this?
Claire Pembroke, this is Dave Sunshine from Hell, Michigan. You remember Douchebags Club?
Oh, yeah, I remember you. Did I block you on Facebook or something?
I don't know why you would even think that. So anyway, Claire, I'm calling you because that's back.
That's back? Are you speaking code? What is that?
No, don't you worry, that's back. Dime Dum, the evil rapping clown. Remember he was torturing us as kids, so...
Oh, right, yeah, the clown. Wow, yeah, that clown was horrible, all right. What he did to Bobby's brother, terrible. Hey, is this gonna take long? I'm about to show a nice couple of house.
Well, if you remember, we all cut our hands and made a pact and promised to come back and stop him if he came back. And since that's back, you know, if you can make it out here, we can go out to Long John Silver's like
Yeah, that's not happening. I am super busy and I don't eat fast food anymore. You shouldn't either.
Okay, but, you know, we made a promise.
Yeah, I make promises all the time. Last year, I promised that if the Rams lost the Super Bowl, I was going to wash my sister's car. That didn't happen either. Of course, then she died while texting and driving. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's true. But, anyway, but Claire, can we just, I mean, you gotta come. You're the strongest one. I mean, plus Bobby already rejected me, so it's kind of, you know, neat.
I remember you.
Oh, good.
I remember who you are. You are Dave Sunshine, that guy who was addicted to porn. Yeah, I remember you. You used to use my PDA all the time to download porn at the library. You were the one who came up with that stupid idea to have an orgy to defeat Dime Dum in the sewers. What was that? Oh my god. I just saw this movie, Cyber Seduction. That is you. That is you. Get help. You need help, and you need to stop sending me dick pics. I am not attracted to penis.
Okay, but here's the thing. I was never addicted to porn. I don't know where this is coming from. I've looked at porn a few times, but it's like...
You drove me home once and jerked off the whole time. And you just sent me another dick pic. You are blocked. You are blocked on Facebook. You are blocked on social media. You are blocked in life. Goodbye, Dave. You are blocked.
Claire, wait. Oh, let's be honest. Well, I guess I'll make another phone call now. I'll figure it out later. Hello, is this Phil Davidson?
Yep, you're on with the filibuster. What's up?
Hey, Phil. It's Dave Sunshine from Hell, Michigan. That's back!
Fuck, did I let it go to voicemail? Hey, buddy! So, the evil rapping clown's back, huh?
Yeah, man. You remember, this is so wonderful. I've had so much trouble. But yeah, man, so when can you get here? We can go to Showgirls, and it'll be fun like old times. And then we'll kill that rapping clown. Douchebags forever.
Oh, you're still saying that 20 years later. That's healthy. So are Bobby and Claire coming too?
No, Bobby might have an illegitimate child, and Claire's she said something about some Lifetime movie, addiction to porn or something like that.
Oh yeah, because of your porn addiction.
I do not have a porn addiction. I only objectify women 50% of the time.
Oh, same old fucked up Dave. Well, anywho, Dave. Listen, Bobby never could keep it in his pants, we all know that. And you know what? Claire got all weird and preachy and shit after school, so... That's
true. So, anyway, man, this has been good catching up with you. So when can you come, man?
Never, because I'm not coming, Dave.
Well, we just had this nice moment on the phone, and, lighting, but why wouldn't you come? I mean, with douchebags, we gotta take down this clown, man.
Okay, Dave, I want you to listen to me. Okay, I'm gonna put you on extra speaker so you can hear it. Dime Dum the Clown was not real, okay? It was a figment of your imagination. We just went along with it because, you know, we were douchebags and we thought it was funny. And we pretended to kill the clown so you'd shut the hell up about it.
But what about the promise? Remember Bobby made us cut our hands and stuff?
Yeah, and I got hepatitis from that shit. You know, fuck Bobby. He's the biggest douchebag of all of us, that douchey douche.
But how can it not be real? I don't understand, Phil. How can it not be?
Because it's not, okay? Look, nothing happened to Johnny's brother. Are you still on that?
Yeah, didn't he get eaten? I mean...
No, Johnny's brother did not get eaten by a clown, okay? He lost a rat battle to him, alright? And then he had to move out of hell with his head between his legs because he lost to a clown. And in Michigan, you're either a clown or Eminem, and he was a clown.
How could it not be real, Phil?
Because it's not. You read way too many books, dude, okay? Look, you paid some circus performer to rap battle with Johnny. It was hilariously sad. Okay, listen, it was great catching up with you, but I got a funeral home to run because, you know, somebody's got to put a little life into this place.
You always were a funny guy, Phil.
Humor's my favorite defense mechanism.
Cool, maybe we can catch up sometime, huh?
No, that's not going to happen, Dave. And by the way, quit sending me dick pics.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was supposed to go to Claire. I mean that, nobody, I don't know how that got there.
Dave, the caption says, "Happy birthday, Phil." And it was on Christmas.
Oh, I try to be, Christmas.
Okay, Dave, I'm hanging up now. Goodbye.
Maybe he's right. Maybe Dime isn't real. Maybe he's not real.
You say I'm not real. You say I'm a joke. But like you take every night, you got to get choked.
Thank you. And to the corrupt politicians and the liberal Hollywood elite, I say, the only way to answer a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a bigger gun.
Yeah!
Yeah! And speaking of good guys, I am so proud to present to you the best guy. You know him, you love him. Give it up for the Prince of Peace himself, Jesus!
Hi guys. So first off, let me say Dad really wanted to be here, but it's a busy time right now. Hurricane season, typhoons, couple wars, big famine we're gearing up for, so very excited. Keep your eyes open for that. So, yeah, I had a chat the other day with Peter. You remember Peter? Big church in Rome named after him? Not me. Yeah, so Peter says that the line outside the pearly gates is starting to look like Disneyland on Memorial Day. So we were hoping that you guys could just sort of tone it down a bit, just for a little while until we can get caught up. It's so bad. The other day we had to stash a half a dozen Amish in the Elysian Fields just to make space. So, yeah, definitely keep at it with the thoughts and prayers.
Oh yeah,
Really speeds up the sorting process. But if you could just hold off on the actual shooting until we get caught up, that'd be great.
What? Oh, I want to shoot.
A couple other things. Let's see. Oh yes, Dad, he says that global warming is your mess, so you guys need to clean it up. No big boats this time. And Kevin, call your stepdad. He's worried about you.
Really?
Yeah.
So I think that's about it for me. Assalamu alaikum.
Hi everybody! Hi, welcome. We are so happy to see you here at the meeting. And please give a warm welcome to our newest member.
Hi. So happy to have you. Love the lipstick.
Oh, thank you. Yes. All right, so now it's time for snacks. Pumpkin spice latte. Oh, no thanks, don't care for What? I don't like it. I'm not fit.
What the fuck did you say?
What? You're so white! But I don't like them.
Burn this unholy bitch!
Now that. Look! Karen. You are really starting to freak me out.
Sometimes, all it takes is just a little taste.
Pumpkin spice must flow.
Taste it.
Pumpkin spice must flow.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You cannot resist the power of the
pumpkin spice latte. The spice must flow. Taste it. Feel it. Embrace the essence of the latte. Let the spice flow through you. He who controls the spice controls the universe. Bathe in it. Oh God! Oh, that was bad. Oh, ow! Oh God, it's hot! It's hot! It's hot! Ah! Oh, this hurts! It hurts! It really hurts! I am here! I am. Can you call 911?
Hello! A call for help is what you crave. But I'm Dunda, here to eat your face!
Pumpkins, what, did you just rhyme crave with face? That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, we can't all be winners.
What? Oh, Guys, let's have a mid-show meeting. I feel like
Why are we? What?
we should have a mid-show meeting. Honey, you probably should have put actual pumpkin spice in that quarter.
No, it was totally updated. I was.
What the hell is Josh? He was just here.
Hey guys! Hello.
Hey Josh.
Hey, Josh.
What are you hiding behind?
What do you got there?
I brought something that's gonna shock you at first, but
Oh gosh, you finally bought a gun.
What? No, we just no.
I didn't do that yet. No. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know how every time we do a show, you guys are always worried that I'm gonna say something messed up or vulgar or just creep everyone out in general?
Josh, no. We don't worry about that. We expect it.
That's why I send apology notes to venues ahead of time.
That was because of your violent outbursts.
You know, you throw one chair in a rehearsal one time 5 years ago.
Anyhow, so I was watching an old Jeff Dunham special, right, back when he was funny? And I realized the cool thing about ventriloquists is they can say whatever they want. Like, they get away with freaking murder on the stage. It's because it's not technically them saying it, it's the puppet, right? So, I want to introduce the newest member of Turbo Turkey.
We've already met Reese.
I will fucking hurt you. Say hello to my new friend, Mortimer! Hi, everybody!
My nightmares for the next year.
I'm probably gonna regret asking this, but why, Josh?
Well, because, like I said, I can be getting away with anything on stage as long as I pretend that it's Mortimer saying, because it's not actually me, you know?
Okay, Josh, but anyone who knows how ventriloquism works knows you're doing it wrong. They'll know it's you. Like, it's you. It's you.
Called disbelief of suspension, Anna. Okay? It's just like that movie Magic with Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Yes. In that movie, he was killing people and blaming it on his puppets, so...
So now you're gonna start killing people at our shows?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. What'd I miss?
Josh is gonna start killing people.
No.
Dude, you really will do anything for attention, huh?
Well, who the hell asked you, you Rob Zombie looking motherfucker? Hey! Mortimer, stop that! See, it works!
It totally doesn't work. He acknowledged to you that he knew it was you. It doesn't work.
And I'm acknowledging that you can go eat a big old bag of shit! Mortimer, you control yourself.
What's up?
Gosh.
That's my name.
Yes, listen, you don't have to do this. All you have to do is be mindful of your thoughts and your words and your actions, and it'll be fine.
And all you have to do is take your opinions and jam them up your lanky string bean boyfriend's butthole!
No, that is my lanky string bean husband. Thank you very much.
Hey! I have a great ass.
You do have a great ass.
Somebody fill me in because I'm still lost.
Look, I'm telling you, this is going to work, okay? All I have to do is, pretend like it was Mortimer saying it, right? Alex, back me up here.
Well, I don't want to really say anything, but I can totally see him mouthing the whole time.
Word. I thought you said the little guy didn't talk much. Hey, Mortimer, he has a name. It's Reese.
Are you blind?
He's tall.
Yeah.
Look, this is gonna be great, okay? I can say whatever I want. All I gotta do is make sure that A think it's Mortimer saying it. And, to make it look real, I'll be like, saying things like, Mortimer, what's gotten into you?
They're gonna know exactly what's gotten into him. Your hand. Your voice.
What are you guys trying to tell me right now? Well, I think what they're saying is...
I'm you. La 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 la.
Is the meeting adjourned now?
Yeah, I think we should probably get back to the show and the next sketch.
Let's go ask for tacos afterwards.
That sounds good.
Oh, that got fucked up real fast, didn't it, Baldy?
Well, you didn't make a very good impression.
Didn't I? Or didn't you?
Dude, you coming?
Reese, come here. The world is just a vast orchard filled with bountiful fruit that is constantly fed upon by locusts. We are that fruit, Reese, and society are the locusts. But we are the fruit.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Me neither, Mortimer.
Hey, Maestro.
Just a second.
We lost the song.
Now watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Whip. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me whip. Whip. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Okay. Watch me. Break your legs. Break your legs. Break your legs. Break your legs.
Sorry, girl.
Break your legs. Break your legs.
Hello. Oh God. You guys are down here. This is my chambers here.
All rise, the Honorable Judge Deborah Declan presiding.
Okay.
Please, all around like traffic.
Sit down. Okay, Bob. What's our first case?
Well, Your Honor, we got a lot of cases. But first one is the People versus Greg Nifong.
A lot of cases. I guess that means I will have to judge swiftly. Counselors, present your cases.
Thank you. Well, Your Honor, oh, mercy me, it is sweltering in here. Much like the day my client here dealt with, when he was so misinformedly accused. You see, this man here simply let his emotions get the better of him. And I personally think all charges should be just like class at 4:30. Dismissed.
Your Honor, Mr. Nifong caused extensive property damage and really freaked everyone out, according to the quote I got. Okay. All right, it says here that he cleared an entire board of risk in anger, damaging the pieces. So, Mr. Nifong, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Honor, you know, I had this fucking brain damage from all the acid I took in the 70s. But see, I had Canada in my grasp, and then they took it away from me, and in anger, I slammed the pieces off. But I promise I'll never do it again.
Well, Mr. Nifong, that is the risk we take with the game. $50 in time served, Mr. Nifong. Next case, Bob.
Next up, Your Honor, we got People versus Susie Jones. The game of Balderdash, Your Honor.
Here's your lollipop.
Thank you, nice man.
Your Honor, My little client here is being harshly accused of not keeping a promise made if she lost the game. And by the way, did I mention how much the missus and I enjoyed having you over for turtle soup last night?
I heard your turtle soup is terrible.
Besides, Susie here broke a promise, and we all know how important it is to keep a promise.
Okay, Susie, what promise did you break?
Well, Your Honor, I promised that I would stab a pencil in my eye if Betty got the question right. It was a false promise, Your Honor. I'm not going to stab a pencil in my eye. That would be crazy.
Well, Susie, I believe that a promise is sacred. Don't make a promise if you can't keep it. $50 in time served. Bailiff, would you get a couple of pencils and make sure they're sharpened?
This is crazy.
Next. Breaking a promise is crazy. Stupid little girl. Next case.
Next case, Your Honor, People versus Greg Nifong again, ma'am.
What did Mr. Nifong do this time?
Your Honor, my client here is being accused of playing a game of Monopoly with an actual credit card and ranking up thousands of dollars in debt. But come on now, that's just called being a good American.
Your Honor, Monopoly is a very serious game about who has the most money. Mr. Nifong knowingly spent more money than he had.
Mr. Nifong, what do you have to say for yourself this time?
Your Honor, I'm a humble man. I work and sell Avon all year round. And I play Beetlejuice once a year at the Stalker Farms. But I was playing the game and I spent $1,000 on a television when I was living up Baltic Avenue. So, you know, I made a mistake, and we all make mistakes. So I hope that you can see in your heart to not charge me the money. And by the way, it's showtime. See, that was Beetlejuice.
You're cute. But I have been to Stalker Farms, and there is no Beetlejuice character there.
Well, they should.
And credit card debt is no laughing matter, even with Monopoly money. Mr. Nifong, $1,000 at time served, but bring your Avon products back to my chambers afterwards because I keep looking good, Bob. What's
You got it, Judge.
Next up, Your Honor, we got People versus Blanca Johnson.
Blanca? Like from Street Fighter 2? Oh my god, this is awesome! Okay, defense! What is the story here?
My voracious, adorable client here is being accused, wrongfully accused, mind you, of playing Yahtzee and using a loaded dice ensuring he would win.
Your Honor, this is clearly a case of cheating the game. There's nothing to see here.
Cheating at Yahtzee. That takes balls. Blanca, what do you have to say for yourself?
Make it good now.
Your Honor, me always dream of being a great Monopoly player, but me dad have luck of roll and get Yahtzee bonus every time. Me just wanted to feel one time to say Yahtzee. So me make own die, put in game. Me sorry, Your Honor.
Blanca, I just love your name. Did your parents play a lot of Street Fighter? That is awesome. You know, I have dreams of being a star in Hollywood, but I wouldn't cheat to get there. Blanca, you come from a rich family, so it's going to be 14 days in jail and a lifetime ban from playing Yahtzee.
Oh, what do we have left, Bob?
Well, last case, Your Honor, we got People versus Greg Nifong again.
Oh, for God's sake, Dean!
Oh, what is this?
What do you got now? Where's the chart?
Your Honor, my client here, Mr. Neatform, is a man inside a penny. He's innocent. I know. You see now, all this man did was simply guess wrong. But who amongst us hasn't done that? Whew, mercy lordy, it really is a sweltering in here. Much like the sun, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that burns inside our very souls. We've all made wrong choices. We've guessed wrong answers on Jeopardy. We took the wrong career path. 2.5 Men, we ate 11 damn seasons. I ask you finally in your heart to rule an innocent verdict. This is a man's life on the line. From sea to shining sea. Thank you. Oh, well now.
You do realize this is small claims court. There's no jury.
I've been watching too many Law and Order reruns. I do love that Mariska Hargitay.
God, Mr. Nifong! Please, what did you do this time?
Your Honor, I was drinking a lot of hooch, and I started to be kind of a rabid detective, and because we were playing Clue, and so I guessed I made an accusation, and I guessed the wrong weapon. I had everything else right. I guessed the wrench instead of the rope, and my friend told me that I lost the game, and I just couldn't understand why I lost the game. So I threw the wrench piece at him, and he fell off the chair and broke his neck and died. But it was simply an accident, Your Honor.
Wow, this is so ironic. Someone was murdered playing the game of Clue. So this is how it could have happened, or this is how it could have happened, or...
Your Honor, you're all right. You're scaring a lot of us.
Well, Clue, the movie.
No.
About alternate endings. Oh, maybe you'd remember it if, like, Ryan Reynolds starred in it. Anyway, it was Mr. Meatbong with the wrench in the den.
That's hearsay.
$50 a time, sir. Have a great day, Mr. Meatbong. Who is up for Scrabble in my chambers?
I call the table.
So should be here pretty soon. First time?
Already.
Hi, Counselor.
Alrighty then. Well, I would like to thank you all for being at the first meeting of Picky Palates Anonymous, or PA for short. I am your counselor, Devlin and Frederick Jones, and I would like to remind everyone that these meetings are not for picky eaters who are picky because of allergies or dietary issues. It's for the ridiculously picky ones who are picky for the stupid reasons. So, I believe we have a new member there.
Yes.
Stand on up and rap with us for a moment, why don't you?
Thank you. Hi, my name is Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Hola, Pete.
I'll just say Pete for now. Yeah.
Hi, Pete for now.
It's not my last name.
Hold on, that's not my last name.
Anyway, I have a picky palate. Sometimes I go out and I order a burger or a chicken sandwich or a taco, and I get it, and even though I asked for no lettuce, they put lettuce on it. And that totally ruins the meal. People don't understand that. It's like, just pick it off. Just pick it off and it'll be fine. No, lettuce leaves a flavor. Have you ever tried to pull lettuce out of a taco shell? Not very freaking hard, okay? And, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. I mean, when I was little, if I saw like black lines on a burger, I assumed that it meant it was burnt. I couldn't eat burnt stuff. I'm not gonna eat burnt stuff. But I do like other things. I like most meats, fruits, some veggies are okay. Lettuce in a salad is fine. I like grains and dairy products, but no eggs. Why would anyone eat eggs? You know what happens when you eat eggs? You fart really badly. It smells really horrible. Why would it smell really bad? And I love cheese, but not blue cheese, because cheese itself is a mold. So that makes blue cheese like a zombie cheese. That's not that. And sushi, it's raw. Why are you eating raw stuff? Don't eat that. It's salmonella poisoning waiting to happen. Anyway, my life is pretty lonely now. My friends don't return my calls, and I eat a lot of Hungry Man's and frozen pizzas now. I'm Pete, and I have a picky palate.
Thank you, Pete.
Oh, thank you very much for sharing, Pete. We learned a lot about farts today, which we haven't. Hey, it's good to try new things, so you are working. And speaking of the cheese, I have brought cheese as a snack for later. For later. Okay, now let's go on to our next person to share. Go ahead, come on up here.
Hi, my name is Sally, and
Hi, Sally.
You are Sally.
I have a picky palate. I don't like tomatoes. You know, ketchup is okay.
Yeah.
And pizza sauce is okay, but not the tomatoes themselves. You know, it's just like tomatoes ruin a taco for me. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now,
These are
one thing I do love is a cheese pizza.
absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
Cheese pizza, I can go to New York or Chicago and get a wonderful cheese pizza, but not at California Kitchens. Oh no! I ordered a cheese pizza from California Kitchens and it came with tomatoes sprinkled all over. That to a pizza! Tomatoes are all right in their place in the sauce, but it ruined it. It's just been ruined. My name is Sally and I have a picky palate.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you for your support.
Wonderful, Sally. Yes, that just hit me right where I live. Okay, so who is next on the old cutting block, eh?
I guess it's probably me. Hi, everyone. I'm Dan Stevenson.
Hello, Dan.
And I have a picky palate. You know, like you, Pete, I like a good burger. And I got a gift card to Cheesecake Factory. So right. I went with my wife, and so when I saw on the menu that they had a barbecue bacon cheeseburger, I was down, right? Now it said on the menu that it was ranch and barbecue sauce, and the waitress, she told me it was a mix, right? And I'm like, well, I don't really care for ranch, but maybe if they're mixed together, it'll add like a zest. So I go ahead and I risk it, right?
Oh, that's
But when it comes, there's the barbecue sauce in a bowl on the side.
No!
And and then I open up the burger, and on the bottom bun, it's slathered in mayo and ranch and So I did my best, right? I scraped it off, and I slathered it in the barbecue sauce, but I cringed as I ate it, and I fled to the restroom, and I had a panic attack, and just curled up on the floor until they threw us out of the restaurant. I'm Dan, and I have a picky palate.
Been there, we've all been there.
Oh, that was powerful stuff, Dan. But you know, you really don't want to be laying down on restaurant bathrooms. They're usually coated with meth residue and semen, so.
That one was, yes.
Okay, I believe we have one final peg in the foosball table, huh?
Hi, everybody. My name is Blanche Sherry.
Hi, Blanche.
Hi. Well, I happen to have a discerning palate. No, a picky palate, fine. Okay.
Use proper terminology.
I hate fun. I hate mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand them. They are a fungus. You know what else is a fungus? Athlete's foot.
That's right.
Would you put athlete's foot on a pizza? Funny story. My little brother used to love mushrooms. He used to just eat them out of a bowl. And then finally one day I told him, you know you are eating fungus like athlete's foot. He never touched them again. My mother was so upset with me because I brought him down to our level. Porridges should be done pounded killed.
Preach!
I'm red sherry and I have a picky palate.
Alright, that was a funny story. Haha, chuckle. I believe that was everybody, so if you all want, I have brought cheese.
Oh, yes.
I've also brought crackers if you want to make the cheese.
Cheese. Oh, cheese.
I'm not going to make that mistake, no.
Well, you know, there's a funny sound here. I've never heard a cheese make sound like this before.
That's because there are maggots in it. It's Castle Mart.
Why would you do that? Why?
I'll answer as soon as they stop gagging. Okay. Why, you ask? That is because I am in what you call the disguise, the full set of faces. That's right. I'm an old friend of yours.
Try anything, Tom!
That's right. I am try anything, Tom. I will try anything. I've had bear meat, deer meat, raccoon meat, rattlesnake, combos on the floor seat of a car. And I will drink your leftover marinara sauce as well as pancake batter. I am try anything, Tom. Golf clap for me.
No!
No, we're gonna get salmonella.
That's
Never
disgusting.
What the?
You say you try everything, you eat everything fresh. But tonight, when I'm done, I'll eat your flesh.
You've been going for Tom's dad.
Oh, you're still eating. Why would you
You
still
know, these actually aren't that bad. You know, maybe I will try more stuff. Maybe I'll try it all in one day. I can call myself Binge Anything Blend.
Oh, get the Where's the boss? He's like 10 minutes late. He should be here soon.
I know, I'm already eating all the minutes. I get hungry at these things.
Well, you know, there's a caterer right over here. They cater all the meetings.
I know, but she's hot and I'm sweating.
Shrimp.
Yes. I would love another shrimp.
Hold your hand up.
Thank you. What's wrong with you, man? You've been like this like the whole time, man. What's going
I
on?
don't know, man. I don't do well with these things, you know, because then I get hungry and I start getting nervous and I sweat and then, you know, I start answering perfectly reasonable questions with movie quotes.
Well, why don't you go sit in the corner?
Nobody puts me in the corner.
Hey, anybody know what's going on here?
I've heard something about a merger or something like that.
Yeah.
Met with the new, met with the regional manager, I heard.
Yeah, well, the boss man needs to get here because she's kind of creeping me out. I asked her before she had any pigs in a blanket. She just winked at me. I don't think she's thinking what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. This guy here, he's freaking out and quoting movies.
Well, hey, I'm not that bad. At least I'm not twitching yet.
Well, you know, the caterer's got some ice cream. That might switch it up.
Ooh.
I'll be ball.
Hold out your hand.
So, any idea what the boss man's got planned?
I don't know. I've heard that he's taking on a new
Some
partner or something,
like
and
that,
something
yeah.
with the business. Yeah, I'm not sure. Some kind of business proposal. I don't know. Yeah.
I propose he hurry up and get here.
That would be wonderful
So
if
I-
you get here.
Yeah, then I can get back to playing Candy Crush and finally beat that kid who keeps calling me a wanker.
Right?
Good afternoon, employees.
Hello, Mr. Groom.
It's Brune. It's,
Sorry, I always get that wrong. Sorry.
Pigs in a blanket.
Hey, don't do it, boss. It's a trap. No, thanks for fine.
So what's all this about, Mr. Grimm?
Well, let me tell you. I've been bought out.
What do you mean bought out?
Well, joined a union. Well, I guess I should say that I'm hoping to join a union.
I wasn't listening. Did he say he's an onion?
I said a union, and a very good union.
Okay.
Right. So, what kind of a union is this?
Well, let me tell you something. There comes a time in a boss's life when he feels like it's time to, make the next step.
What do you mean, the next step?
Well, all right. I guess I should tell better. So, I'm thinking of joining on a partner to this company, and the two of us will start a joint.
So if you're having this partner, am I still getting paid?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great.
Wait a minute, you haven't even actually, you haven't asked the partner yet?
Well, not technically, but you know, I'm hoping that it'll go smoothly.
Awesome. Sidebar. Listen, nobody likes onions.
I do.
If you mention onions, they are going to be gone. Okay? Heed my words.
Right.
Instead, I'm joining a union.
Right. So, why haven't you asked yet?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's a big union, and you know, it's a very big decision.
Don't be nervous. Go ahead and do it already.
You got
Go
this.
for
Got
it.
this, boss.
Got this.
All right.
Let's do it.
You know what? I will.
Yeah. Go boss.
Oh my gosh.
Angela, Nail.
Yes. Alex Johnson.
Thank you so much, and I would love if you would become my partner in this union.
I will join your onion.
This is a pay what you want show, but Diana, do you have we do take donations though. We do appreciate any
Donate to their
donations.
honeymoon.
It definitely helps us, you know, continue to put on great shows and plays and stuff. So, as you did, there's a little donation bucket there if you want
Right here.
to drop stuff in there. We'll just walk away and thank you for coming out here tonight for a special show.